Dear Ninja Memoirs, I'm sitting here wondering why the hell am I doing this crazy thing over again? I got my account back, but you know what? We gotta do this for the community. Now let me think. Arena. Cover Arena, do Arena. Rewards end, and they have never updated this content. I still cannot believe this is sitting the way it is. And Psy. Oh my god. I gotta focus on Psy. Also, Alliance. What the hell do we name Alliance? I got it. I got a great name for my alliance. Ninja Tail. Oh my god. What an epic name. So
this has got to be the dumbest fucking
Everyone's
name I've
gonna
ever
love
put
this.
together. Holy shit.
Alright guys. Ninja Memoirs Day 2. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Ninja Tribes video for Ninja Memoirs, the new account that I'll be doing for fun and just helping people out that are brand new players. So here we are, guys. We're on day 2. I'm hitting 61,000 power, level 30. I have not been grinding more than I should. The first day I actually ended up getting a couple things done. So I want to talk about day number 2. But day number 1, what we did completed is we got to level 30. We logged in 3 times to get our stamina bonuses, which you guys should be doing. I got myself the exchange there once, and I got the second exchange for my Fate Scroll. I'm not going to worry about Awakening Orbs because they're a lot more accessible, I guess is the word I want to look for, as you get further into the game. But the ones that are harder to get are the actual scrolls themselves. So Fate Awakening Scrolls and the Fate Talisman Scrolls. I'm going to get one of each one each day, and I'm going to try to get Sasuke up to 4 stars and stop there. Get enough for his weapon as well too to get him to LB2, because I probably will be using him for some content, and then focus the rest on Awakening Orbs. Now, I did say I'm going to go very aggressively on Sai. So the other option I could do if I wanted to is go with these SR Orbs there. That is the worst idea possible though, so do not do that. I know a lot of people were asking me, should we do that? Absolutely not. Don't touch those at all, but do spend your arena coins, guys, on this. Now, speaking of arena, another thing you really want to focus on is arena. The one thing you guys want to make sure you do set up before you get speed unlocked is a proper team. I will tell you this now, having all URs in your arena team at an early stage before actual speed unlocks is a bad idea, because URs are technically slower for the most part than Rs and SRs to some extent, depending on the character, of course. Some are a little bit faster, so understand that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my ass whooped in arena, but I'm going to show you my team, guys, and what I built and how I built around it. Now, because the beginnings are going to be littered with a lot of people with no speed unlocked, you kind of want to focus on a couple things. Number one, stuns are going to be your best friend. So having stun characters will help you elevate your game a little more, because stunning is a pivotal part of the early meta for PvP. Another thing you want to focus on also are people who can do buffs that do guard rate up, guard damage rate up, and damage reduction rate up. Those are pretty good to have as well too. Ideally, you want to have 4-star characters in there, some 3s if you really need to, but that's going to really help you as well too. And then lastly, you want some nukers. Nukers are going to really help you put together and push through teams and attack people who have things like this, where you have tribe specials in place. Now, the thing with tribe specials are, if you hit one character, or if you stun one character or kill one character that's about to perform a tri special, that the entire turn is blocked, right? So people playing arena know that. You're gonna need to understand that your main thing here is going to be battling people, taking advantage of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this battle here. As you can see there, we've got 1, 2, 3 URs. I've got 1. And again, the goal here, guys, is the fact that they've got 2 tri-specials set up, and our job is to take them out. Same power levels. Don't fight the weakest person. It doesn't make any sense. Try to fight the strongest person, but look at their team composition before you do that. Remember, you can refresh once for free, and the rest are 1 Shino coins. But this early in the stage, guys, don't bother doing that. Now, if you look at my team, I have a stunner here, I have a nuker here plus an attack buffer, a nuker here and an attack buffer, and I've got him 4-star. I pulled him luckily. Boruto is actually going to be really strong for a little while anyway, so pull him. Kirin I have for damage reduction rate down, and I have him for stun. Gara I have for attack up, and I have him for guard rate for skill 2. Kakashi I have for his D-nuking, as well as his buffs for our A units and D units. Shikamaru I have for DRR down, his T attack up. As you can see, see how I have quite a few T units, so he has that in his passive. Plus he has a stun as well too, or a shadow bind. And then I have Naruto, who I'm going to just build. He just playing nuke, he gets his chakra back when he kills. And then I have Choji here as a tank for now, as a 4-star, because he does tribe gauge up. It makes me do my co-ops a lot faster. So that's the concept here that I have in mind as a brand new player. That's kind of what you want to focus on. So I mean, we can look at the battle, but I'm going to skip it, and I'm going to show you guys at least what the first battle will look like. I may lose. There it is right there. See, first loss, and we can go back and take a look and see what happens. But we'll try that again and see what the difference was. Okay, and there you go. See, this is what I mean. Like, RNG plays such a big role in early on arena, so you have to understand. I mean, here, let's do Darth Kage, who probably has a bigger, better team. So there you go. You can see a couple stunners. He's got a much better team than I do, that's for sure. Let's try it out and see what happens. There you go. Right? So the last team, first team I fought that I lost to, it happens. RNG will occur. Probably a couple guard rates here and there, a couple of issues that I probably like faced somebody who probably pulled off their tribe and ended up killing me with an AoE. So that could happen. But then the second round, you saw I ended up killing him. Now another question a lot of new players are going to ask me and have been asking me is, what do we do at the start? Do we do 10 matches or do we do 5? So here's the thing: if you cannot hit top 50 with 5 matches and you're top 100, if you can't hit top 50 with 10 matches, you should only be doing 5. Okay, the reason why is because the ratio of spending Shino coins to the ratio of getting Shino coins back is going to be really low. So for me personally, 5 makes most sense, right? So there's a loss right there. Let's do this guy here. See what his team. This is what I mean. Like, you just got to look around, right? You see what the teams look like. This looks a little more doable. Let's see what happens. There you go. So again, it's early on PvP. It's hit and miss, right? Like, you're gonna fight. I'm just showing you guys examples of things you can fight. That's the guy I just beat. He could definitely beat me again. His team is good enough to do it. But this is my point here. So I'm a 243. This is a server with a lot of whales. So if I'm going to be doing as a new player, what you want to look at, guys, is you want to look at accepting all of this, getting your training stones, get your total reward points, get that SR out of the way, accept those SR orbs when they come in every day, toss them into Psy, and then look at the actual reward section for what you get when you're hitting a certain point, right? So 1, 2, 3 get the Omni Orbs, top 10 get 3 SRs, top 100 get 2. I did all 10 matches and won all 10 matches yesterday, and I didn't even hit top 10. I hit top 150. So this is what I mean right here. You may as well just take your 150 coins and save that, right? And you still get enough coins tomorrow to get more Psy coins anyway. So, and the 1 SR orb will help you. So for the first little while, guys, your goal is to end up getting just top 500. Don't do the full 10 matches. Start saving your Shinobi coins, especially if you're going to be a free-to-play player, which I highly advise you do that, and focusing on that. All right, now going to the next thing, which is going to be Psy. So Psy is going to be someone you want to really focus on. Now, a lot of my characters that I'm using don't shine until they hit 4 stars. This is one thing I want to point out. You should be using your rares and your SRs at 4 stars and 5 stars over any of your URs at 3, right? I haven't been This is, again, a for fun account to explain to you guys how this works. I've been focusing on Sakura here for PvE purposes. I'm going to get her up, obviously. Kankuro is another really good one to get up early on because you can get into 7 stars really quickly. Also focus on Mitsuki, Sarada, and SR Boruto because the new Team 7 tribe is actually still pretty relevant in the game and can take you really far in PvE content especially. So get that up. 1010's another one you want to really put a lot of effort into. And then, of course, the last person I mentioned, which is Psy. Get him at the 1-star level. And me personally, I'm going to be focusing on my Omni Orbs. I don't recommend you do this. Save your Omni Orbs for your URs. But because this is a for fun account for me, Psy is going to be something that I'm going to be focusing on pretty heavily just to get him up, because I promise you this, when you get into 6 stars in his LB2, he instantly increases your DPS like almost double to triple fold because you're doing chakra or jutsu so much more often, right? So that's something I recommend doing, guys. Getting Psy up, he's going to be your main focus for the first little while. So PvP really is your main way to get your Shino coins at the beginning, and then once you start getting really heavy into the game, arena becomes a little less relevant, and we focus on it a lot less. All we want to do is get our Shino coins, get our arena scrolls and talisman EXP items from the store, and just that's all you really want to do. So again, it's a lot of RNG. right? So keep that in mind. Like, you will lose some matches. Doesn't mean you shouldn't try that person again. Because again, if you have your team set up properly, it's just a matter of a little bit of luck, and that's the thing with this game. No matter how good you build your team, sometimes you're gonna get people who are going to beat you because of luck, right? Sheer luck, that's it. Another thing everyone should be focusing on is Tower of Eternity. I'll be doing a separate video for this one as well, and then eventually you'll unlock Join Exercises and Ninja World Tournament. We'll talk about those in separate videos, but for now, guys, that's it. I will be creating an alliance here for fun. It's just for fun, guys. If you want to be a serious player, don't join. This is just strictly for fun. I'm going to even put this for fun. You know, just if you feel like doing it, jump in. If not, hey, don't worry about it. Again, I'm just doing this account to help you guys up as new players. My main account is already still there, so a lot of my content will still be coming from that point anyways. But that's kind of the idea here. When you get in here, though, and if you're a brand new player, make sure you understand that your Team 1 composition will be the skip team that you're going to use against the raid bosses. Okay, so that is something you should note. So if you're going to skip, make sure you set up your Team 1 to be the more powerful team that you can use. This is a great way to collect yourself random items, including fragments for the characters that are in the actual battle. So make sure you go in there, guys. Remember, it's been scaled to level 50 now, so no more tanking required, and a lot of new guilds won't be doing that anyways. New alliances won't be doing that. So there we go. Jump in here, get these as well out of the way every day, and also focus on upgrades. Make sure you do this one after you get the level 2 up, but for now you can only do these. So we'll just pump in a little bit of this, and then we will go ahead and I got one more. There we go. We'll go ahead and end there. So that's day 2, guys. So build your arena teams, get your Tower of Eternity working, focus on PvE. One thing I will say for character development, guys, the one thing everybody should be doing is working on each character that you're going to use in your main team. I would work on at least 12 characters for PvE purposes as well, obviously. But yeah, don't fall too far behind. The only thing I would really hesitate on getting up right away is going to be this section here, which is going to be your scrolls and talismans. Yeah, I wouldn't really put get them to level 10 if you want, but then don't put actual don't actually level them up for a while until you get your Sai, unless you're like getting to the point where you're able to start being good content. So about level like 65, at that point, if you don't have Sai, then you're going a little bit behind, in my opinion. But if you get to 65, you don't have Sai, you should start leveling up a lot of these up so you can actually beat content and get yourself fragments for characters that you're summoning for, right? But right now, I'm telling you guys, Sai should be your main focus, so getting him up is going to be critical. But yeah, make sure you guys, you're focusing on your skills. So you can see here I maxed out, not maxed out, almost maxed out his skill. I did max out his skills. Maxed out his skills. So I'm just going down the line right now. So Boruto is next for the treatment. You want to get the trade up, obviously, because that's going to be passive and that'll be effective immediately. So make sure, guys, you're putting in as much effort as you can to keeping up with your skills. You get one every, I believe, one every minute. So every 20 minutes you can log in, set a timer for yourself, get in here and get your skills up, and same thing for this stuff. But yeah, again, this is just for fun, guys. Hope you're enjoying the series. This is day 2. We'll see how far we can get here in day 3. Hoping to hit about like 80k, maybe 100k. I'm not too worried about it. Again, this is a for fun account, but we'll be doing other content soon. Also, I'll be doing a podcast with Classy and Nerd again very soon. We're going to be starting that over, plus a couple of other things for tribes. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoying the content. Again, take care. This is Payne. Have a good one.